My son jumped on. Nope. Love you, son. You got your portable charger. Yep. Please. Android. Android.
What about these I got a headache right
Mm.
Pearl on.
Big girl.
All right. Hey, everybody. Hey. Everybody, clap your hands.
Oh, he already.
I forgot that phone, probably the volume probably up on that one. All right. We can put it on
Truck
this.
roll.
Are we up yet?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not.
Ready?
Yeah. Turn that one on.
It's on. Okay.
Hey, no. Hey. Hey. Hey, we rolling? Yes, and we are live, everybody. So, hey. So, once again, everybody, welcome back to the Red Room. Tonight is a real sexy night we got going on. Okay, no, this shit about to get crazy, hopefully. All right, y'all. So, welcome back to the Red Room Talk Show. We're here. We love you. We miss you every week. We don't see you. Make sure you follow us on all platforms, Red Room Talk Show. Like, subscribe. We like y'all. Please like us. Mm-hmm. We're working on viewers, subscribers, and trying to get more vocal out here on the scene as far as with people, with our lifestyles, and who we are. So before we go any further, tonight's topic, before we go any further, is would you date someone in the sex industry? So that is our topic for tonight. But before going any further, we're going to make some introductions. We're going to start from our left over here, and we're going to make some introductions. If you got anything going on, please say it, and then we're going to say it again at the end.
Yo, what's going on? This Marlon, a.k.a. Superman of Majestic Gents Entertainment. You can find me each and every Friday night at Club Manhattan. Also, May 26th is going down at Club Manhattan. I'm celebrating my birthday up there, so tune into that on all platforms. Facebook, Facebook Superman Smith, Instagram Majestic Gent. And then also on the 28th, May 28th, we'll be over at 5 Bistro doing a birthday brunch. It's going to turn into a day party, so be ready.
Be ready to brunch and hunch. Hello, I'm your cousin. I'm just
Brunch and
saying.
hunch. I'm never for brunch and hunch.
I'm Nicole, cousin of the Red Room. This your girl, J Bay.
What's up?
Hey, J Bay.
Vanilla Bean of the Red Room.
Little cookies and cream ish.
I need y'all to stop hating on my monocle.
I mean, it's still
Okay.
vanilla bean ish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
All right, that's the next shirt. Y'all be on the lookout. Shout out to Lewis.
Vanilla bean ish. I get 10%. Y'all heard.
Hey, what's
me.
up? This Kane, aka Cali Smooth, cigar connoisseur of the Red Room.
All right, and this is Keelan, Lifestyle Unlimited.club. I got Colette's tomorrow night. If you're in town, Colette's Dallas, we have our glow party.
Glow party.
Glow and
Anything that
hunch.
glows, ATG, anything that glows. So if you got something to glow, come out, hang out with us. Colette's Dallas, Lifestyle Unlimited.club. All right, y'all. So let's go and get into this, man. Let's quit. Let's only play around this. Would you date someone in the sex industry?
Hell
And
no.
what I mean by sex industry. Okay, first of all, the Red Room, we respect everybody and what they do in their lives, for the most part. Well, there's certain shit we don't condone, stuff we don't condone, right? But for the most part, we respect everything people do. It wasn't even 3 minutes, man. So there are certain things we respect everybody, what they do, what they believe in their lifestyles, and also their careers. So with that being said, would you date someone in the sex industry? And that could be anything. That could be from OnlyFans models to somebody that sells their body, or sex workers. We'll call them sex workers. We won't say sell their bodies. We'll call them sex workers, which encompasses all of it. dancers, strippers, whatever.
Yes.
Would you date someone in the sex industry?
Yeah, I have. I had a couple girls from the
From the strip club?
yeah, I had a couple strippers, extra for myself, you know. Yeah, back in the gap,
That's so shocked just then.
but
They shouldn't look that shocked. Extra.
that was really shocking.
I don't
But
think she knew that about
but yeah, I mean, I have no. I have no problem, you know. Dated a Playboy bunny model. Yeah, I dated a lot of few people in been around like in the industry, you know. So to me, it's nothing. It's just like normal people to me.
Yeah.
What was your move?
Dang. It's like she put that back up to her mouth. That move right there. He said that was his move right there.
What you about to do?
Yeah, you walk up and you just grab it.
Hell
put
no,
it
I
there.
ain't about to do that move no more. I'm old now.
Earl said that's going to be a negative. He cannot be with someone that's committed to somebody that's giving their body away or giving their goodies away, excuse me.
Okay. What about you, Jay? What about you, Jay?
Don't be, because y'all both handed me the damn mic. Yeah.
Grab both of them. You could have easily. We accept no's.
Vanilla. That's why I say vanilla bean-ish.
Anywho, I don't judge.
no's.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I'm talking about Keith. He said we accept no's. I'm sorry. Go
We
ahead.
do accept no's. Sex workers, I think, you know, a lot of people feel like sex workers is work, so I can't judge you. But I personally, with the fears of a lot of things going around, I don't think I could. I mean, people can contract things for less, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I personally have a fear, in addition to just, you know what I'm saying, like, it just raises the thought process, like, I
Yeah.
could.
I mean, but if you think about it, who really going to be selling their body for themselves? It's usually like a
I mean,
not
it's
a-
transactional, but
No, it is, but it ain't a whole lot of people that's doing it just because.
there's a whole lot of people doing it. OnlyFans is
Yeah,
proof.
that's what I say. Now with OnlyFans, that made and sites
That
like
may
that,
increase. Oh,
that made people be able to do it a lot easier.
Yes.
You know,
Okay.
as
It
far as
did.
compared to being out there in the street, they can sell. They can be safe in their home, never come out the house,
Yeah, that's
send all this stuff through Amazon and make $1 billion.
Interesting.
You know, well, $1 million.
that's called carpet. You know, that's called carpet pimping. You know, that's really the technical name for it.
Carpet pimping.
Carpet pimping.
Yeah, because they really ain't, because they ain't on a stroll. You know, they're out there doing it inside a house where nobody else is around. You know, so basically they're on the carpet. You know, so it's like a lot easier for them to really do it. You know,
Carpet pimp.
yeah.
I'm finna be a carpet pimp.
I wish you would.
I said pimp. I'm gonna put you on
That
the
lie.
Boy, whoa, somebody about to get the carpet in here.
Lies in the seat.
The real house sales are fucking Redroom, baby. It's about to go crazy.
No, it ain't.
Okay. So for me personally, I probably would. Once again, there's certain things I look at in person. I actually look at I try to look at the person, and not necessarily what they do or what their past was. Now, if they actively in it, like if they shooting porn every day, you know what? I might still. I don't know. Oh no, and I can't dry ass lie like
Chris
I
said he
would.
dated a porn star. All right, Chris.
Yeah, so it's distinctly possible for me. So I don't look at that as something I wouldn't do because I don't judge sex work like some people judge. I don't judge it negatively. I judge it as this is what you do for whatever reason, whether it's to make ends meet, whether it's to get ahead, whether it's to survive, whatever it is, that you're doing what you want to do and feel you need to do or you would like to do. So I try not to judge like that. Now I agree with Jay when it comes to having to watch out, you know, being mindful of the STDs and that side of it, because that's real. But for me, on the other side of it, I honestly look at who you are as a person, because we all done some shit.
You know what's so funny though? Like we referring to STDs and stuff like that. People in the free world, in the real world,
Contracted more.
You have a better
have
chance.
more sex than
Yeah.
porn stars. Believe it or not. A lot of them not just active like that. It's a job. So they knock it out, do what they do. A couple, they run series back to back.
And they're tested consistently.
And they're tested consistently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Exactly. But in the free world, they don't be out just
regulated
fucking,
people.
just be
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when
Ooh,
you
we
can't
made it to-
I think
equate,
it's just stigma. I think the
Yeah,
stigma
that's
is
really all
the
it is.
stigma is assuming that just because you are in this role, just like you do any other role, if you a police officer, they associate you to donuts, and that may not necessarily be your thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
they like donuts.
Yeah. I got.
I mean, we all like donuts. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But
you know what
I mean, so at the end of the day, I get it. I think it's just more so the stigma, it's the taboo, and the thought process of just associating that with that, and you like, ugh, you know,
Yeah.
do I really want to? Because I can say like some people will slip up and have things happen to them, like you said, in the free world, and they get caught up more so than a sex worker would.
Yeah.
But you also got to think about the fact that growing up, we've been taught that those are dirty things. You know what I'm saying? Or those are unclean people that do that kind of stuff. So it's hard to unlearn those things. But for me personally, I necessarily wouldn't be with a sex worker. This is probably my limit right here. Entertainment, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah, you know,
I did
for-
not know he was a sex worker. Can you tell us more about this? We got action.
Shaking dick for dollars.
We got action.
You said, "Cause you
Oh, break
asking
it
her
up,
or me?"
everybody.
He said breaking
you asking
news to
me?
everybody.
Basically,
So
what
we
he's
just found
saying
out
is,
somebody-
what is your
Exotic
definition of
entertainer,
work?
That's, that's my limit.
So it's
And that-
look but don't, you know,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay. So for everybody that don't know, Marlon Superman is an exotic entertainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used every name.
All of it.
William Johnson.
Just roll with it.
William Johnson III. This exotic entertainer, he don't want anybody to know, so this is a secret. So he is an exotic entertainer. And I asked him earlier, would you date someone, like if she had met him and he hadn't told her, and like she had met him before, because I think they met in a club or something like that. If they had met before, would she have dated him
Outside
then?
the club.
Outside the club.
Yeah.
Would she have dated him then, knowing what he does for a living? And he's a great guy, by the way, but would you have dated him then, not knowing anything about him, other than that?
Yeah, I still would have, as long as he was honest and upfront with me about it.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key. Being honest.
That is absolutely the key.
Yeah.
Honesty is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's more important in that type of relationship, because any woman that says they go into a relationship without any insecurities or any thoughts behind it, you lying.
Yeah.
You're going to feel some type of way, but your partner has to be seriously open and honest with you.
Yeah.
And Christopher, you absolutely right. Porn stars are people too. And sometimes I think when we look at the glitz and glamour,
We don't think
we
they're
consider
people.
glitz and glamour, right? We tend to objectify them instead of seeing who they are, and they going through like everyday life struggles just like we are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I agree with you, Chris, on that. They are people, and so that's why I'm open to dating people.
Yeah.
Like I say, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Because you can be beautiful outside and horrible on the inside, and regardless of what you do for a living, I won't date you.
Yeah, I'll say this though, as far as our situation, I've always presented myself as a man first, right? I've always maintained a career through me performing. So my situation is a lot different in comparison to a lot of other entertainers. You got what I'm saying?
So
Like,
you're more of an exception.
He was no gigolo.
Yeah.
Lots of hoes.
yeah, because I like a black and white life, so I don't like that gray area when it comes to entertainment and then my personal life. You know what I'm saying? So what I presented to her has always been personal, and she's gotten to just experience the other side along with me. The main thing about that is just being open and honest and reassuring. You know what I mean? Like when I travel, when I get back to the room, video call her, holler at her, you know what I'm saying? Chatter until I go to sleep or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, that can be manipulated, but it's still me doing my duty to reassure her, like, I'm good. I ain't in here with a whole bunch of women doing this and doing
Wilding
that.
out.
That's a stigma as well, you know, when it comes to entertainment. I'm not going to lie. When I first started,
Long time ago.
woo! Yeah, it was a long time ago. When I first started,
back
I was a
in the day.
whole slut in these streets. I was a hoe. But I learned real quick that, you know, it dictates the outcome. It
And it
dictates your
drains- it
money,
drains
you know what I
you.
mean?
It drains you, man. It makes you. It makes you.
Like,
Once you make that fantasy reality, everything changes. Because now you got emotions involved and stuff like that. So I learned real quick by the grace of God that that ain't the path you have to take. You can use this as a hustle legitimately and still have an upstanding relationship. But it's just it's gonna take that extra work from you. You know what I mean? I've always been in a relationship since I've danced, but the respect that I had for the women wasn't there up until so my last few relationships, and it was just maturity. Just maturing in the industry and maturing in life. Okay. You know what I mean? So I try to make it as easy as possible for her. But as far as like a porn star, for me to answer the question, I wouldn't be able to do it because you released all the intimate aspects of your life. Now I can date one, but could I be with one? No.
Could you date another stripper?
What's the difference?
What you mean?
What you mean you could date one? But
Dating for fun.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
But
It's
not
yeah.
But you wouldn't be serious.
Yeah, long term now.
So could you date a stripper?
Huh?
Could you date a stripper?
A stripper? Yeah, I could. A stripper?
Long
Yes.
term?
Long term. Yeah, but of course we would have to have our situation locked down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we have to have that understanding. Now, would I seek out a female entertainer? No. But if it just happens,
I'm about to start busting y'all.
so you trying to break up with me?
Oh, we got more action tonight, y'all.
He said we come on.
I'm just asking for.
We got action. We got action.
Just
Zoom
kidding.
in, baby.
First of all, let me tell you something. The way these knees set up,
Yeah, we already know it.
I ain't gonna be able to do
She
it.
gonna do shit.
She gonna be the one bartending like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Don't ask me to drop it.
Gonna throw that
Don't
hip,
pick
that's
up,
it.
Or none.
Anybody want any more shots?
That's all I'm able to do. Earl said it's easier for a woman to accept than a man. I'm guessing a porn star, maybe Earl, or a stripper. Which somehow.
He probably talking. Most dudes are visual, so seeing a man seeing a lady being tossed up by somebody else, even if it's for entertainment purposes, bothers a man.
Yeah, most
You know
definitely.
what? That's
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it's-
he talking about a porn star. He was like, if we in the grocery
I mean-
store and I know the stock boy done played pocket pool to my girl video.
No, but that's real life. A woman can really like X that out. A
Yeah.
dude to be like, man. So
time I
even
look at her.
if you told your dude that you kissed so and so back in the 3rd grade, he's still gonna be holding on. So you still like that nigga? Like that.
Like you
That's
wasn't
literally
kissing
how
when
it
you
was.
have-
So you used tongue back at
That's
18.
true.
Well, it all depends on the dude and his relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm just saying. So yeah, we are all of us. I think we're in a space where we can maturely say that we probably wouldn't be the jealous type or the overly visual or the hypersexual person. But the people out there,
Oh yeah, they out there.
ain't, you know what I'm saying? Most of them are still. We see IG videos all the time of people being of the smallest thing, jealous or
Yeah. Well,
upset.
jealousy is huge out there, and so and like say, I think I was saying something earlier. Like people get jealous of you because, like you said, somebody they used to date or whatever. The ex-boyfriend come around. Why walk over here? Why you here? Or even it trips me out when people get jealous because you have an attractive lady and a dude look at you.
Man, I love that shit.
Yeah, but dudes, you know, man, why
I
you looking
love
at
that
you?
shit.
You like, but you
That shit funny to me.
Hey, I walk
blows
away
me
just
away.
to see who looking.
Yeah.
That shit funny to me.
real.
dog.
That blows me away. But you have that, so I can see how hard it would be for some guys, women too, but mainly guys because we get in our heads a lot more. I
But
think
don't
at
you-
times than women.
But you want your woman to be beautiful enough for other guys to look at, right?
That's what you want.
Yeah, that's what
If you
you
don't
want.
want her like that, then
But a lot of cats can't really take it if she's over beautiful or whatever. You know,
I've never
they
seen her beautiful.
I've never seen over beautiful.
they insecure. I mean, no, I mean, but a lot of cats be insecure. You know, about whatever. You know, about it and just be why you looking at my chick or
Yeah.
why she smile like that nigga? What that damn?
Why you let her outside like that, bro?
Yeah.
I mean,
Come
dang,
on.
like them things hugging. Like you do that before you left the house.
You leave it out. Tell
Cause
her
like,
straight,
cause
go
like
away.
she can even look normal. She can even look normal, and cats can be just over.
Yeah, I get you. I'm just running with the stereotypical.
Yeah,
You know what I
stereotypical
mean?
too.
Hey, Sandra. But yeah, that's
Sean
that's
said that's
stereotypical.
insecurity on a man.
That's stereotypical
Facts.
man.
Yeah.
Especially these generations. That's why you see on World Star and all them other shows where they, like you said, they acting a fool. It's simply because there's a certain amount of you can't do. Well, we think we control the other person,
Yeah.
and that's the first part of it. I control you. I control what you wear. I control what you do. And even when you say you don't control me, we tend to ride with, oh no, you can't wear that. You can't do this. You can't do that. Whereas us men here are like, No, baby, put that on.
Yeah.
That look good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
She with me.
Yeah.
All right. Let me stand over there. Hey, player. Yeah. Nah.
Hey, play that. That's me right there. That's all me.
No, you good. You good at that. Yeah. All right. Well, that's what some men like. Some men like that because we want to have the beautiful lady in the room or the beautiful person. Just like y'all want to have the nice looking guy in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Y'all don't want to walk in the room and then y'all got the other guy. Yeah, he like, just go and get the drink.
Yeah, I mean, because if ain't nobody looking at him, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's how I look. If
I
ain't nobody
don't
looking, I
wrong
need to
one.
look. Like, okay.
Wait, Chris said, what is overly beautiful or over beautiful?
I don't know what.
I mean, overly beautiful.
Nah,
I mean, it's-
I'm trying to make it
do
up.
that. I'm gonna put that on our clip. You're just beautiful.
Yeah.
So what is overly beautiful?
What is overly beautiful to y'all?
You know what?
I mean, it's not okay. Not even overly beautiful. Just.
Okay,
You just know you got a baddie.
Yeah,
Now, there's
yeah.
some, and I won't lie. There are some women I've ran into and met that have been so beautiful that have had me all struck so I couldn't talk. So I would
So
say
that's
for me,
overly beautiful.
yeah. Well, I was like, God damn, I can't, and I don't know what to say because I don't know. They got me right.
So
I'm
you're
like,
insecure.
they
In
had
that
me
moment.
there. In that moment,
Yeah.
In that moment, I don't know what to say to this person. I want to say something, but I don't want to look goofy, saying the wrong shit. You know, and then I'm trying to regulate my voice. I'm about to do too much, and I'm like, you know what? Just stare at her.
And you know what's
And
so
shit know I
funny?
love
Xander,
her.
you better quit playing with that man.
You know what's so funny? Some of them are the most coolest.
They are.
All you had to do was say hi.
But that's all you gotta do. Hello.
if he could get
But usually
get it
that's the
out.
case. Is because you got so struck. I mean, dudes usually are, like we said,
In our head.
You guys will be in your head because you looking at the aesthetics, and usually she is the cool person. She 9 times out of 10, she probably the dork, the nerd, the you know what I'm saying, the homebody or whatever.
Just finding herself.
Yeah, she finally just went outside and found out the sun hits her right, and now everybody else noticed that the sun was hitting her right. So
And she used to not getting spoke to. And
and,
it's
yeah,
sticking the
and,
same way.
right. So both of
I
y'all
hope
like,
he say something. And I'm standing
and honestly, that's sometimes what happens. Like when you aesthetically see two people and you like, why is that nigga with her? Like he
Said
really,
hello.
you
'Cause
know,
he said hello.
Because
Yep.
he said hello, and she
Yep.
thought he was the nicest thing ever.
Yeah.
So sometimes you look at it like that too.
Yeah.
Do looks matter?
Do looks matter? You know what? For me,
for like everything.
For me, not 100%. Like my first thought ain't looks because I've dated women that haven't been amazing looking. They've been nice looking, and some of them have not been great looking at all. But I've been big on personality. And what I'm saying is I've been big on personality.
Everybody's
None of
beautiful in their own way.
None of them are on here.
Beautiful.
Everybody is beautiful in their own
But,
way.
but see, I was big on
Beautiful is
personality, especially when I was really dating. I was big on personality.
Yeah,
So
your
you may
personality.
look a certain way, but if you had a beautiful personality, that is what attracted me more than anything.
Yeah.
So we would go hang out, we go enjoy each other, we
Hey,
do everything,
Alicia.
but I enjoy personalities.
Yeah.
So it wasn't all the aesthetic because I meet the beautiful ones, and sometimes they was like, golly, man, this
They
is
trash.
the worst
The
moment I've
attitude.
had.
The attitude's so horrible. The attitude be
exactly.
horrible.
And so, yeah.
I say this though, like when
Oh,
Man, yeah, don't keep moving. So what I think he was about to say,
no, looks
okay, I don't know
are,
what he was about to say.
oh, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, shit.
So I say this once.
You know what?
My bad, y'all.
let me
But
just
listen,
say he been doing yours all day. So
yeah, I'm
He
tired.
tired.
Once I realized, okay, either I'm dating somebody to date them or dating them to be with them, that's what determined whether I paid attention to how they look or not. You know what I'm saying? Like when I used to just date to date, yeah, personality reigned over everything because I need to know I can kick it with you, hang with you, and chill. You might not be the most beautiful, but we click, we vibing and shit, right? But when I decide to date with purpose, I need that physical because this is someone I want to be with for the rest of my life, and I want to have to. I want to be comfortable with looking at the individual that I'm with for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to be worried about looking to my left or right.
Are you sure? That's,
Shut up. Look to my left or right, like dang, she bad. Because I ain't gonna lie, I still like even to this day, I always compare women to this one. And I just do it naturally. Like, yeah, I got me a bad one at home. But like, she cute. And I'm like, nah, she ain't bae though. when you add it all up. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. So yeah, it matters whenever you're dating with a purpose.
I'm gonna tell you something, and I don't know if the brother's in trouble at home or not, but he was spitting some beautiful shit just then. So
He's definitely not
he
in trouble.
making it up. He making it. I don't know what you did, but you spitting, boy.
I'm spitting.
But she's beautiful, bro. She's
Yeah,
beautiful.
thank
You
you,
all
thank
right,
you.
man.
I picked right.
You did. You
picked right.
Good, man. Her personality's amazing. She's beautiful. From the moment we met her, I was like, you know what? This lady cool as hell.
Yeah.
And I met you. I said, well, why is she with him? No, joking. He must be rich. Okay, I did not say that.
Cause she don't like golden graham color niggas.
I like graham cracker. So, first of all, I'm graham cracker brown.
No, you golden graham.
Look at the camera.
Can y'all tell this man
I'm
is not graham cracker
I'm
brown?
graham cracker brown. So,
No, you golden graham, sir.
Oh my God.
But no, seriously.
Yeah, little Nilla wafer. I don't know about no
graham
graham cracker, little brown
graham
herb.
cracker. All right,
No,
so,
but for me personally, I don't think like looks is not my first thing. And I'm being honest because I have no. This is the best looking person I've dated. I have dated some guys that was like after we broke up, I'm like, sis, what you was? He was funny. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I know that they have been ugly because even when I bring them to my family or whatever, and my family they don't hold nothing back. They gonna tell you what it is. They'll look at me be like, he funny. He got a lot of money, or like what? He said he cool. His pockets deep though. Something they got to be something.
yeah, something going for him. So you walked in with him. They were like,
They were like, woo.
all right.
We ain't got to ask no questions.
Oh, y'all work together, co-workers or something? But this ain't what she normally bring home, is it? Oh, you selling shirts? You selling shirts? What is it?
Oh, she needed some life insurance, and then she
All
got
right,
on
all right, yeah. She brought the insurance agent by. Hey, everybody get insurance. He's selling insurance.
Oh
Hey,
man.
if y'all need life insurance,
But if y'all
I'm
do
your
need life
man.
insurance, reach out to him. He
Yeah.
got it. He got it on the low. Or no, he got it regular price.
No, it's hey, the prices are the prices.
It's regular price. Right.
today's price is tomorrow's price.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. So we've established that we would or would not date somebody in the sex industry. Personally, I would. I would date a sex worker. Marrying, probably so. It depends on where we are in our lives and how we feel about each other.
Yeah.
If they're actively sex, like if they're shooting scenes every day and marrying, probably not.
Yeah.
But then on the other side of it, I go to the swing club and we fuck every day.
Yeah.
Weird shit. So I got to figure that out. That's something that's personal for kids.
But it's not on
Counseling.
camera. It's not on camera. That's the difference.
It's still being
But we're
done.
talking about
but
that.
not actively on camera. It's like not for the whole world to see.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
only for a
Yeah.
select group of people or something to see. I don't
Yeah.
know how that works.
'Cause that's
so
just
it
like-
would depend.
It's kind of like making a hoe into a housewife in a sense, because everybody in their own way has had your woman. You got what I'm saying?
Well,
I say in their own way, meaning like a lot of motherfuckers masturbated to your woman,
Oh
pretty
yeah.
much.
and they see
Do
like
you have 30 seconds?
yeah everything, like how you get down and all this. Yeah, so I wouldn't be comfortable just bringing my wife who y'all jacked out to just to an event. You know what I mean?
Right, and it's like 12 dudes in your
Yeah,
family.
just-
Like, yeah, but I know where you got up from.
Exactly. Like yeah, I see why you got it,
yeah.
bro.
That girl put in some work.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Guac guac. Yeah,
Nah, you
I wouldn't
can't
be able to. I wouldn't be able to
Can't
deal
go
with
to the
that
family
one.
function with that one.
Yeah.
I could. I could. They would take us to the family function. I could. But once again, certain aspects of life, I feel like everybody got to go through their trials.
True.
And it may have been hers. And so I'm okay with your trials as long as you come out okay on it. Now, if you come out crazy and everything is different, then
Throw it
that's
off.
that's a whole nother
Yeah.
dynamic that I'm not laying there to deal with.
Yeah.
But on the other side of it, I could. Would I actively look for it? No.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I'd be sending emails to my favorite porn stars. Y'all out there, I don't need to name y'all, but follow and subscribe.
Y'all ready for a relationship?
Yeah. But on the other side of it, if I met somebody and they were, say, OnlyFans model, or they were doing something or whatever, I would consider them as a person and not just, okay, will
What
you
they
do
do.
this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is companionship necessary?
Is
For you?
companionship necessary for me? Companionship is not necessary, but I did learn that I needed human touch.
Okay.
So I didn't necessarily need the companionship of it, but I realized after a while, I was lacking human touch, and that's the part I needed the most. I'm not a person that gets anxiety or anything like that, but I started realizing, this came to the forefront, that I hadn't touched anybody in a while. Just physical, and it's not necessarily sex. It's literally putting my arm around somebody, and I hadn't touched anybody, and I started realizing that I lacked human touch, and so I don't necessarily need a companion. I can be by myself and be okay, but I do need touch at times.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So companionship, does that have to be consistent, or is just when you need it?
For me, it doesn't have to be consistent, because right now I'm not consistent in my life.
Yeah.
So I'm not consistent enough to give anybody any consistency. At the point that I'm ready, then I would enjoy the consistency of it. Right now, I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
So for me, let's enjoy each other's space while we can, and hopefully we can just ride with like.
Yeah. Companionship is necessary for me.
Okay.
Most definitely.
So you stay in relationships most of the time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Period.
I think we're both relationship people.
Yeah.
Like but don't get me wrong. If I'm by myself, it's a grand ass time.
Yeah.
It's a grand time. But I have to have somebody at some point.
When I was younger, fucking companionship. I didn't like
Ain't on the
it.
Cali answer.
I didn't like it. It wasn't conducive to my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Now I take it. If I get it, but I don't press for it or nothing like that. I enjoy it when I have it.
Yeah.
It's not like something I gotta have. I can be alone. But then after a while, you get bored, you get tired. But just having a consistency is something that I enjoy. So it's cool.
I think for me, like, because I had a companion for a long time, or the idea of one, I think I'm a relationship person too. I personally, I'm okay with being alone and because being by yourself doesn't mean you're lonely. Like alone, just because you're slightly lonely at the time, and that's something that a lot of people got fucked up. Cause I even thought like, damn, I'm gonna be single. That means I'm gonna be alone. No, it's just you alone. You singular person, not with nobody. Yeah. But I do know that as I've gotten to this point of like this whole redefining myself and all that, I know that I am a relationship person. I do like companionship. I feel like I thrive in companionship. But I like she said, singlehood, I know how to go hustle and do my own thing and still, get to that point. But I always desire to have someone who is equally yoked as me, and we both go out and look good, but we both come home at the same time, and we both reflect on life, and we both, we're both doing this, not twinsies, but we're both doing the shit together. We're on the same path together to build. That's what I truly desire. Even now, I desire that, and I know I deserve that, but I am definitely okay. I'm not desperate to be like, oh, the next man, I'm going to, no, because that's usually where women mess themselves up, because every dude they look at, you know what I'm saying, desiring to just be with somebody. But I definitely know I'm relationship. Like, that's honestly, that's just my makeup. Yeah. But I'm okay with being alone, too.
So with that being, anybody say anything? So with that being the case, right, so do you just settle? Like for some, because some people are settled because of their relationship. Like, and I'm normally a relationship person. When I'm not in a relationship, I kind of bounce around until I find a relationship.
Yeah, you date. Yeah, you
I'm
date.
having a whole just realizing shit. Just like, God damn, I just been bouncing it out.
Yeah.
So with companionship not being necessary, what do some people? Well, would you just jump in a relationship to be in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? Because some people would do that because they're serial daters, they're serial relationship people. They like the comfort of being with somebody, regardless of if they're that person or if that's even right for them. Yeah. But they want to lock in. So have y'all ever done it? I know I've done it.
I've done it before, and this shit didn't work out. It's horrible. I don't do that shit no more. Yeah. Just to be in a relationship, I'm cool. I'll pass. Yeah. I'm above that now, so
I can't recall jumping in one. I move into one. So like I stated a couple weeks back, I've always been in one, out one. You know what I mean? So like I'll prep one, and when that one messed up, I'm already invested in this one, so we moving right along, and then so on. So yeah, I used to move into relationships, and I think that was just because of the companionship or me just like enjoy being in relationships. You know what I mean? So, but jumping into one, I couldn't just jump into one just to have companionship or be with somebody. Nah.
I feel like I did not knowing that I jumped into a relationship just to be with somebody, and yeah,
I'm low
I
key.
almost went to jail.
What? Okay, I did too.
Oh,
So,
please tell.
all right.
I mean, no, it was just, you already know, but it was just a lot of, once I realized what it was the relationship had gotten very toxic. To the point where we were about to call the police on each other at one point. So
Not on each other.
Toxicity.
I'm calling that one. No, I'm going to call first.
We don't call first, the women?
yeah.
9 times out of 10, his
Now
is
when a
valid.
woman,
I don't believe that at all. And any views
this case,
expressed here are not views of Redroom, and she is sweet as she want to be.
in this case, it was.
So I will say, like, in this phase, I have caught myself where I'll be like, "Ooh, I could," you start thinking in the future, like, I could be with this person because we didn't hung out or, on the phone for multiple weeks or whatever at a time. And I'm like, dang. And then I get, because I low-key, I am slightly sensitive, so I get to that little mushy phase where I'm like, so what are we trying to do? Like, what are, you know what I'm saying?
One of those.
What are your intentions?
In a sense, like, because I want to know, like, I'm not really into playing, like, tiptoeing, putting my foot in the pool. You know
you're
what I'm
dating
saying?
with intention. So you're
Like,
dating
currently, I feel like I've gotten to the point, I feel like I done went through the phase of, like, talking to a few people. The shit got old. I don't want to do that shit no more. I don't see how people do that for years and years.
Yeah.
Like, it's tiring. I'm tired of asking about what color your favorite color is and what's your favorite movie and what do you like to do in your pastime. Do you like long walks on the beach? All that shit. No, I would prefer if it'd be even better if I already knew who you were. I ain't gotta go through that. But I'm a very like I said, I'm an affectionate person, so like when I get to a point where I actually kind of like you, I have to fight back because I'm like, oh, nigga, you got me liking your ass. I don't want to look like no fucking, I'm a thug on this bitch, because I don't want to look like no simp in a sense, because a lot of women get into that point where a dude will recognize that you being, you doing extra shit. Yeah, she like me, and then I'll be like, nah, you ain't gonna play me, dog.
Some dudes will take advantage of that.
Yeah, because girls and women do the same thing, but I just see it like I've had dudes who think she think she like me. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and this, and I'm like,
Flip the whole script.
flip the script. I ain't doing that
Crazy
shit.
thing is that pullback game is strong. Like,
Yeah.
boy,
It's
don't do that.
Yeah, I used
because I
to-
don't like you like that. It's just a little bit.
Yeah, I did that before. Like I used to, if I started liking, I had to cut you off.
Yeah.
Smooth cut you off because I'm out of there.
Okay. Can I ask you a question, Kane?
What's up, boy?
I mean, sincerely. Have you had a moment where you lost yet?
Where I lost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not anything recent, but just where you lost. Come on, boy, you always winning, man. I'm always winning. Yeah.
Kelly just told you. He was losing his feelings and he had to cut her ass off.
That is. You did. You did say
Got
it.
away from him.
I mean, yeah,
You
that's
did.
what-
You absolutely said that.
Yeah,
My
one
bad.
time, like I said, one time, I got.
Kelly's like, uh-oh.
I was
Breaking
lost.
my layers down.
I got lost early in the game, and then ever since then, I said I'll never do it again. And then so
Were you heartbroken, lost, or just?
He ain't
I
like
turned
no
cold as
feelings.
ice.
Turn that fool to super villain. That was his super villain moment.
Yeah.
I turned cold as
Never
ice.
forget Kane.
I turned cold as
Turn
ice.
super villain that moment.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Kelly started feeling some shit he ain't never felt before. He was like, hell no. These bitches got me out here feeling like I ain't from Kelly.
Turned me to Pippin. So I turned cold. I turned cold.
Kelly said he started pimping for a few months so he get his shit back together.
Nah, that was years.
We don't incriminate ourselves.
Since I
And the
came
Redroom,
older,
but we do
I
not
changed.
deny
Not
sex
for though.
workers.
Kelly said everybody could change.
Yeah, everybody changed. But
Reform.
but since I got older, I learned that you can still cut people or whatever that ain't good for you and still be cool and not just be cold as ice to everybody.
True.
Because once you get that cold as ice, it's hard to not be cold when you're not trying to, even when you're not trying to, as my boy always tell me, nigga, put a little water with it.
Yeah. That boy be rough over there. Put a little water with it, bro. Ease up on it, bro. God damn. So, okay.
So you gotta put a little water with that shit, man.
Yeah. And I guess sometimes, like Kane said, heartbreak will make you either seek or run away from companionship. And because I know I've had my heart broken at least once where I'm like, you know what? But I kept running that companionship. I kept running to that wall. I'm like, you know what? This brick wall got to be better. Yeah. So I ran right to the next. Let me try this.
But see, that's that hopeless romantic shit.
That is.
Yeah.
So like you run and be like, oh, she good, or you know what I'm saying? That's probably what you was doing. Oh,
yeah,
she
because
good.
you know what? In my heart of hearts, I'm gonna tell you my fantasy as a kid. It was to meet somebody, get swept off my feet. She buy us a yacht. She fly us all over the world, and she just loved me for me. And then Oprah. If you listen, it's still here. I still here, baby.
His name is Keelan Stedman. What is Stedman's last name?
I don't know his name.
We just know him as Stedman.
Nobody even cares what's Stedman's last name.
Winfrey. It's his last name is Graham. Stedman Graham. Father is like
Winfrey?
Yeah.
Stedman Winfrey.
What did he do different? I'm studying his life. I need to know.
He was Graham Cracker Brown. That's why.
It was timing. It was timing. Timing and location. That's all it was.
Oprah, please come get him.
Okay, but no. But I want this for the team, Oprah.
No, he don't.
Okay,
Come
okay.
get it. No,
But I say, I be a hopeless romantic now, though. You know, I don't.
What does your hopeless romantic look like, bro? I'm not being. I'm trying not being funny. What does your hopeless romantic look like?
Hold on, wait, everybody.
yeah.
But I mean,
Callie,
finding somebody who equally yoked, you know, that we just build with and just run off into the sunset with, you know, just be cool. You know, I know we're gonna have ups and downs and shit, but for the most part, for the most part, just be cool. Just be like, hey, you know me, I know you. You know I'm gonna fuck up every now and then. I know you gonna fuck up every now and then.
Damn.
That's beautiful.
It's even fuck up.
I can just see him at his vows at the wedding day. Like, yeah, you fucked up, I fucked up. Do
We
you
got back
do?
together.
Because I do.
Yeah.
So what do you say? What do you say?
Kane be like, I mean, yeah, shit, I'm to death, to death, and
I mean,
yeah.
to death.
yeah, we're gonna do this shit.
To death doing part, yeah.
So you was doing you, and I was doing me.
You feel me? And we just gonna do this shit.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah.
Sandra, he said she got the bottom of yacht, girl.
Say. But seriously, I'm a romantic, and I like being in love. I enjoy being in love.
I think that's beautiful.
When it happens, but then also I understand you can't be in love with everybody, and you can't love everybody that love you. Mm-hmm. And I've run a situation where a lot of people love me, but I'm not reciprocal.
Yeah.
And then I bail on them. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I literally just bail. I can't handle it.
Been there. Been there, bro.
But I am.
You at least say bye, right? Oh.
I try. But sometimes it doesn't happen.
Why you can't say? Why you?
No, here I got a question for you. But do you sabotage it though? Like me, I'll fuck around and sabotage mine.
The problem.
I fuck up, you fuck up.
The problem,
I'll sabotage mine.
and I'm gonna have
Gonna be like, we might as well
I'm gonna have a transparent moment right now. The problem I have is that I don't sabotage it. I actually still keep doing what I was doing, and they like me even more. And so instead of saying, now I'll be honest, this is not where I'm at in my life, but then I'm still doing all the right shit. And so I don't sabotage it. I make it worse on the cool. And so that's
you're saying like you create the idea of a relationship without
not necessarily
committing to the relationship.
Not necessarily creating an ideal. If I take you out for this, I take you out, and we're having a good time. We vibe. We have great conversation. Everything is always vibing. Now, and I tell you every single time, look, I'm not prepared for a relationship. I'm not prepared to be here. I'm not prepared for this, right? And you say, yeah, that. But then, well, let's go get drinks. Let's go out to dinner. Let's go have lunch. Let's go do this. We're still doing these things.
In the meantime.
In the meantime.
Yeah, in the meantime.
And so, and I see, I'm learning now that can be easily misconstrued.
It can be.
Because I'm still thinking, okay, well, we cool and we vibing, and every now and then I get to touch a titty or something, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Not
As a
realizing.
man, you feel like, okay, I'm being open and honest.
Too many times.
Yeah, you saying you been open and honest, and so you like, okay, I laid it on the table. Now for you to continue to catch feelings and do this and do that, that's on you.
It's her problem.
Yeah.
I mean, because for her, she could just say, okay, well, I'm looking for this, so it's not going to be beneficial for me to hang out with you like that because then I'm going to catch feelings.
And I'm completely accepting of that.
Yeah.
I
No, so
take
that's
no's.
her problem.
Yeah, and I take no's like I take yeses, right? So if they
I
say, I don't want this, I say, cool.
No,
Sandra,
see what
Sandra
happened with
said
me.
Callie is not doing that. Callie pimping forever. I agree with you,
That is
Sandra.
not reverse psychology, Sandra. That is
I
not.
agree with you.
No. I say for me, I'll do the same thing, but eventually I'll be like, okay, cool, let's go there, and then I'll do something. I'll still keep doing the shit, but then I might do something to fuck up.
You sabotage yours.
Yeah, I sabotage
Yeah,
mine.
you go for it. You know what?
Kelly,
all or
Kelly's
nothing.
like, all right, cool.
But
We
I'll
gonna
tell
hang
you,
out,
but
we
I'll
gonna
tell
do
you, I'll
this.
tell you
I'm
up
gonna
front.
fuck up sometime.
I'm gonna fuck up at least once.
Yeah.
I tell you up front, I'm gonna fuck up at least once. Hey, I know me. I'm gonna fuck up. I ain't
Kelly
gonna
said,
try
give me
to.
one pass.
I ain't gonna try to, but shit just
It's
happens.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
That
He
lady,
said shit just gonna happen.
that lady talked me right up under out of my drawers. And I told her, no, that's what Kelly. That's what Kelly. No.
That can't be the fuck up.
Yeah.
You can't
I
come
haven't
back
been
and say
talked
somebody
about
talk to you out your drawer.
But like you said, women, if a person is like you said, have a few drinks, tell a few lies, and I'm telling you the truth that I don't want shit, but you still liking me, then walking away, a lot of people will look at it like we're gonna go with the flow because eventually you're gonna change your mind. That's usually
But that's
what
still a her problem.
It is
Yeah,
still a her
what you
problem.
try to do.
They try.
But that's
Yeah.
usually what happens because if you hear stories, the dude will finally just be like, well, she is kind of cool. I didn't really
you
want
wear,
nothing.
you wear me down.
You know,
No.
she wore you down and
Yeah.
you wore her, you wore her to where.
Technically, you wore yourself down.
you
Pretty
did.
much.
Yeah, 'cause you
I'll
kept
do
on
that.
going.
But you said
And you
earlier,
knew it.
That's
You
right.
knew
I'll
she
be honest.
started liking you
Hall
more.
pass.
That's right,
Yeah.
Sandra. Kane need a hall pass.
Yeah,
he
he need
need
a
at
hall-
least one.
He
Yeah.
need
At least
once
one.
every quarter.
Yeah.
Get you speech. Hey, I'm going out. Don't call my phone. If I call you, I'm in danger. Come get me. That's it.
Ebony said it's natural. We all want what we can't have. So the more you say no, the more they will say yes. Natural
Natural
psychology.
Physiology.
Oh, physiology. My bad. Me and
I got my good glasses on. I got my good glasses on. That's it.
I'll cut you off though. I used to cut you off. I cut you off cold too. Like, I start liking girls start liking me. I'm good. I'm cool. I told you. I told you she don't like me.
Yeah.
Don't-
Hey,
you
I've
can't
done
feel it.
that.
I
I've
gotta
done
go.
that a couple times. Because
I gotta go.
I walk in straight up telling her, look, I ain't looking for nothing. Protect your feelings.
And especially when I was,
Protect your feelings straight
used
up.
to be back at dancing and all that stuff. I'll be like, don't catch feelings because
Yeah.
you do.
It's on you.
It's on you. I'm gone.
Yeah.
And I gotta let you. I said, and I gotta let you go. I might not want to,
Yeah.
but I got to because basically,
You might mess up my life right now.
Hey, I've been there, and I stand
Might
on
mess
that.
up what I got.
Yeah,
I
me
stand
too.
on that.
That's
Yeah.
one of the ones I stand on, man. Because I,
Well.
like, say, seeing it and be like, man, I actually like you,
Yeah.
but I can't like you like that right now.
Yeah.
Or I don't like you like that, but I like you. It's man, it's hard, and women do the same thing to us, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a two-way street, but it's kind of hard sometimes to try to navigate that part because you gotta. Somebody feels gonna get hurt. And you're like, yeah, well, it ain't gonna be mine.
Yeah, for real.
No, I think honestly it's worse when you upfront with the person and they just like you so much that they just want to keep trying. Because it's like in your mind you be like, I see you trying, but I'm not gonna get there.
I ain't gonna lie, because I think in some instances I have certain like Cali mentality slightly because there's times when people
We got more drama on the
shut
show.
the hell up because like
We got
people
Detroit pimping.
shut the fuck up. No, it's not that. No, but
We
for real,
got
like
action.
in some instances when a dude will be like, oh, I like you, or they just constantly like, and I don't know what to do with that, and it's almost like fight or flight. It's not necessarily like, oh no, I can't like you. It's like I don't know what to do with this information. I'm just gonna dump it.
Because
Yeah.
you don't like them.
And some
Basically.
of it is like, I don't know if I want
Yeah.
to. Because
Oh,
the
yeah.
initial thought process is like maybe they not initially cute. Or it's like you bombing me, you know what I'm saying? You bombing me with a lot of shit right now and
So
I
it's
can't
emotional
process
overload
it.
or
Yeah, it's overload.
Emotional bombing,
so
emotional
it's
overload,
almost, so it then turns into like a sabotage. Not necessarily like I'm going to do some shit to fuck it up. It's more so I'm going to Heisman your ass.
Yeah.
And get you like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to text you back often or you be like, well, why you ain't called? Like, nigga, leave me the fuck. Like, oh, now you got an attitude. You really ain't did shit to me. You really did everything I kind of wanted, but now I know it sounds fucked up, but that's really it is. And I didn't understand it, but I just like as I got older, and you know, when I was in a relationship, I would see it because I guess I can identify it because I wasn't looking for it. But like some people would like bomb me like with just messaging and shit like that, and I'm like, ew, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that, you know. And then when I got single, it was like even more like ew, because and then I would kind of attach to the people who, you know, I really wasn't 100% feeling. We kind of was like, oh, you cute, and then we kind of linked up at opposed to the person who really was trying to fuck with me for real. And I'm like ew to them, and they could be, you know, real cool, but it was just like I don't know how to handle the.
They doing
too much. It was a lot. It was a lot happening.
They overstepping.
Yeah,
because I was dating someone, and I really liked the individual, but I hit like a midlife crisis, right? And I was going through, and I was like, man, look, I need my space, this, and that. And when I presented it to them, they gave me a day or two, and I was like, no, I need my space. I'll let you know. Boom, boom, boom. I said. After the third time, I was like, look, I'm going to start resenting you because I felt it coming. Because you're not listening to what I'm telling you. You can't fix this. This is something I got to deal with, blah, blah, blah. Leave me alone. And I didn't say leave me alone in a rude way. I did eventually because she kept on pursuing it. But you got to understand, like, when someone's expressing themselves, like, truthfully, listen to what they saying, because you're gonna overstep. Now, you look completely different to me now. You see what I'm saying? Like that feeling after you get what you want.
You went from the person, they went from the person you like to the person that you kind of.
What they did was sabotage themselves.
Yeah,
even though they wasn't really trying to do nothing wrong, but they sabotaged themselves by overstepping.
It was, they cared too much. Yeah, you know, and rightfully so. We was in a relationship, but I was going through. You know what I'm saying? And then like how it ended up, like for me, I was trying to not let her down. I was really needing space. If she would have given me that space, we would have been all right.
She didn't let you get into your solitude so that you could regroup yourself.
Exactly.
So she was like, okay, well, I need to be there for him, and you saying you can be there for me by not being there right now.
Yeah, and I explained it just like that.
And you know what? That's hard because in relationships, that's like if she shut down on you, if she say this, you would as her man, you would say, well, baby, what can I do to make this better? Yeah. If she says nothing you can do, I need to sit back, and vice versa, right? And I've been in that same. It naturally feels some type of way, but I would hear her. Probably more. I don't know how committed that other one was. Yeah. But I've been there too, where sometimes I just need to shut down. Yeah. And let me shut down, and vice versa. I've been where my partner need to shut down, and I give it a couple of days. Hey. About third day. I was about to break up. Yeah. I told him Miss Reed the shit. I ain't gonna lie. I told him Miss Reed. I shit you. I told him Miss Reed that I was about to break up, right? But I'll back up. But now I'm backing up in my feelings. Yeah. But also I back up, and then once I back up, and then 2 or 3 days later, hey. Yeah. Oh, okay, you're back. All right,
huh? And see, and like I said, same thing. Like that's still a form of sabotage.
It is because your partner's supposed to be able to help you through things. But I think for him, he has like a really nonchalant attitude about a lot of things. So it's easy for him to just be like, "Oh, you going through something? All right, I'm going out here smoking a cigar."
You need me too? You need me?
Yeah.
I'm real nonchalant. I'm real nonchalant.
I'll be on the patio, baby.
Yeah. I just get in trouble for that all the time. Why y'all so nonchalant? All right, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. They understand that one.
It's unhealthy sometimes.
To be nonchalant?
Yeah.
It can be.
It can be unhealthy.
Okay.
It can be. Yeah. But I'll put it to you like this. You learn real quick when you find somebody that you really like.
Yeah.
On how it can be unhealthy. Everybody else is like,
Yeah, but if you like them,
if you don't like it, problem. You ain't got to be around me. It's one of them.
That's true.
No, I mean, it's true. Everything changes when you really like somebody. That's just the bottom line. But I think, like Keelan was saying, it can be unhealthy because, like, you're in a partnership. You know what I'm saying? So that your partner is supposed to be able to help you through certain things. And you're supposed to be able to be vulnerable with your partner with certain things. But everybody don't deal with problems the same way or issues the same way.
But then you you also got to have the opportunity. I think sometimes, especially when you're in a long-term relationship, you have to have the opportunity to cocoon. You know, where you get into yourself again.
Yeah.
Because
I like that.
sometimes you can't. Yeah, you can. Thank you. Because you can't process, and even my partner's outside emotional stimulation might be too much for me right now, and I love my partner enough to say, well, shoot, let me regroup. Because I'm going through some things that I may not need you to know about or may need to process before I can tell you about it.
Yeah. Right.
Right. And so I think sometimes we forget that part because we think that, like you said, I'm your partner, I should be able to help you.
Yeah.
And you can help me by letting me
But also with to his point was the same. Like you need my way of helping is to hear
leave me
you.
alone. Yeah.
I need to hear you first. Like I may want to give you flowers, candy, and whatever the world is gonna give me.
About to start stuttering.
I did too.
I got some in my eye because a gnat hit me in my eye, dog.
I did too. I was trying to be
God,
cool.
dog.
I was like,
trying
I
to
did
play it
not
off.
know.
That's right.
I did not know. I thought she locked up, bro.
No.
She said, I said she locked up.
God
I said Jay locked up. Jay locked
It's the
up.
gnats in it hit my eyeball.
I did not. I thought she locked up, Jay. I did too. I was trying to be cool.
I play it off and it got
we gotta look at my face. I gotta know my face so we can play this back. Cause I look like.
It has to be you.
My bad.
No,
But anyway, going into that, what Ebony said, everything you wanted from the wrong person. Yes.
Right.
And it wasn't always the wrong person because they had a lot of the things I wanted. It was just
Wrong time.
it was a
Wrong
wrong time or it was just overload and I couldn't retain it properly. And I'm like, it goes back to previous episode when I said I had like the delayed reaction sometimes to a lot of stuff. And I'd be like, I need to process this, but by the time I process it, they're gone.
He done
He done moved on to the next thing.
You got to process a little quicker.
Yeah, and it's not that damn slow, but it's
Say whenever y'all man come out of cave and great hair.
it's all around, right?
Look at our wives. Well, I spent 6 months in the cave and I now know.
No, what I'm saying, niggas be moving fast.
But
You gotta process
basically
a
that's
little
what I'm saying.
Well, it's Wednesday.
People do be
It's
moving
been since
fast.
Monday.
Yeah. They hit you up Monday. By Wednesday, they got other bitches they
quicker.
talking
By Wednesday, they got somebody pregnant.
Yeah,
You gotta
pretty
let
much,
them know
yeah.
Monday night.
So we done or is we through?
Yeah. No, but I agree. Like sometimes,
Wednesday, my
even
ass.
in your relationship, you do have to have time for yourself to kind of regroup and find yourself again. And you should allow your person that time.
Yeah. So,
Well, that's-
go ahead. I'm
I'm
sorry.
saying with us both being Geminis, we understand one another. So I can sense when she need time by herself or whatever. And like she's something nonchalant, so I'm gonna ask her a few times in passing. You good? Based on her,
Literally, in passing, you alright? About to go ahead and smoke this cigar.
yeah. So like her, based on her response, I know okay, I need to dig a little deeper or leave it alone.
How many you goods do you give?
Huh?
How many you goods do you ask? Because I used to overdo it. You good? You sure you good? No, for real. You good?
Well, it just depends on your.
I used to
person.
overdo the you goods. Hey, motherfucker, I'm good. Now I ain't pissed off. God
Yeah.
damn.
Well, see,
So
my
I
thing is
overdo the
this.
you goods.
If I say
You overdo it.
well, say if I ask her, you like,
gotta
yeah,
know.
I'm good. I know she good. But if I ask her like, you good? And she be like, yeah, I'll be all right. It's something.
It's something
deeper,
something
you know what I'm
deeper.
saying?
So do you move forward? What's going on, or you just
No,
Go
so
ahead
in that
onto the
moment, I be
patio
like,
still.
no, for real, you good? And she be like, no, I'm good. I say, man, look, we'll talk about it. Just let me know when you're ready to talk about it, and then I go to the patio.
well, you amazing dude, man.
Because I know
Is he
eventually
lying?
we're gonna
Is
have
he lying
to.
No, for real.
Really?
He'll
Yeah,
go
you
smoke a
amazing brother.
cigar
I
and
think
then be like, well, when you ready to talk about it.
Yeah, because I know how I am. And I expect the same in return. I don't. A lot of the stuff I talk about. I mean, a lot of stuff that I go through, I don't want to just talk about in that moment, and it don't even have anything to deal with us. Because that's another thing. I'm like, hey, is it dealing with us? And she be like, nah, it's just other stuff. I'm like, cool. Okay. I'm free and clear.
Okay, then.
Hey, it takes. You can take it however long
Holla
you
at me
want
when
to
you need
take.
me.
You can talk about it next
Yeah,
year if you want
yeah,
to.
I don't care. Long as
But
it ain't
no,
us.
I say
Yeah, long as
some
it ain't
people
us, we
like, nah,
good.
Yeah,
Is it me? Is it you? Is it us?
yeah.
None of those. All right, next.
Mine should be what the fuck I do. You did that? Okay, well, I'm good then.
No,
Yeah,
because sometimes I feel like you have to process your emotions and feelings and see if that's like if something is really like if the relationship is bothering you or whatever it is that you're going through. If it's really that deep to talk about or you really tripping.
Like check yourself.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
Okay.
We at the top of the hour, bro.
Oh, we at the top of the hour?
We at the top of the hour.
Man.
Damn, y'all talking.
I had to check because I was like, man, I was still enjoying this conversation, man. So, we done made it to the top of the hour. So we brought the companionship in to tie that back into dating porn stars. Would you? Okay, no, we did not. But if y'all out there, y'all like Keelan, holla at me, man. I ain't okay. Anyway,
Lifetime
boom.
_.
Hang dang, he in the house.
Keelan,
Wait a
the
minute.
only black Irish man.
My stage thing. So the hang dang are 2 scoops. Haven't decided yet.
No, we're
Call that
gonna go
nigga
hang
2
dang.
scoops.
Because 2 scoops ain't gonna cut it.
Ain't gonna 2 scoops and cut it like a big bowl of ice cream. No. I'm still chubby, man. No. Okay. All right, hang dang it is. All right, so team, we're at the top of the hour.
Now, go hang dang.
Woo, boy.
I'm trying to get my homeboy get me hired on this spot.
He'll be there. He'll be there on Friday, May 26th for his debut.
Say,
Body roll.
don't see me out there first.
You ain't got no choice, sir.
Yeah, you first.
You the
Yeah, hot seat.
There go you all right. They gonna leave by the time y'all gonna have to stand outside. No, he was just missing a joke. Go
He
back
gonna
in.
stop dancing and start being a stand-up comedian in the
I
moment.
gotta start telling jokes. You know what? I really like these jokes.
For real.
Sandra,
That's all y'all get away.
Sandra, you know you want to put a couple of dollars on hang dang.
Come on, Sandra, go get some dollars, man.
Hey, Kylie, what was your stage name?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Chocolate.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting on something.
I'm Graham Cracker Brown. That's a lot of words, ain't it? Graham Cracker.
Man,
right.
my brother said he's gonna be entertaining, right? He said he's gonna name himself the Juggernaut.
Don't do my brother. He crazy. Don't do my brother like that.
He said, you know, he big, he be running through stuff. He running through that pussy just like that.
We had a backstory. We had a backstory. Okay, you know what? We're gonna get out of here, man.
Don't do my brother spend too much time in California.
Hey, all right, y'all. So, that's funny. So, anyway, y'all. So, thank y'all, man, for. Could y'all hear me? So, hey. So, anyway, man, I want to say thank y'all for everybody that chimed in, tuned in, said something. Man, look, the Red Room is wide open on Wednesdays. If y'all want to come down, check us out.
Come on,
we
check
get
us
a lot
out.
of people that's in the audience. Man, check us out. Every Monday morning, we release a new episode on all platforms. So set your notifications for it and follow us. And we'll put the link out here, and we'll put a link on everywhere else on each of our websites. Make sure you follow us, man. But we really enjoy doing this. Matter of fact, we just celebrated last week, which I didn't realize was our first actual year doing this.
Oh, yeah?
Come on,
Yeah,
y'all.
outside COVID where we've been
Come on
in.
through.
So we had our 1 year anniversary last week, and it popped up on the thing, and I was like,
Wow.
really? So
Y'all
we
gotta take a shot.
done had a
Everybody want to take a shot.
man. We're gonna take one. We done had a lot of faces come through.
Yeah.
We done had a lot of good people. We're gonna have a lot of good people come through here, and we appreciate y'all. But we do appreciate y'all, so thank y'all. Happy birthday. Sing now. So before we got here, once again, we want to give a shout out. And being our 1 year anniversary, I want to give a special shout out to the Red Room.
Most definitely.
Because for this past year, Seachin and the Red Room, they've hosted us. He's extended the erotic art gallery tours to come in every Wednesday. He's made time for us to come in every Wednesday to do our show.
He's fed us.
Yeah, he's fed us. He's fed some amazing meals.
Leave it at that.
He's fed us some amazing meals.
Yeah.
And so we want to say thank you there because that brother, and if you can always come and support him, quick. So if you ever get the opportunity to come down to the Red Room, it's wide open. Reach out to one of us, any of us. They do photo shoots. You can host your parties, bachelorette parties, bachelor parties. You can pretty much host anything here.
Anything rent it out.
It does cost, but he would also give you incredible pricing, which is the actual cost. You're getting that cost.
But it's incredible.
But it's incredible.
Yeah.
And it's a great space and a great experience. We have Dungeon Masters and we have everything else here. So on that note, we're going to head on out. If you got anything going on, please say something. Please let us know. And my boy's birthday coming up soon.
Indeed.
We're going to be there.
Indeed.
We're going to be there.
It's gonna be
Meet
a
us at
movie.
5.
May 28th, Gemini season.
What is it, 5? What is it, 5?
5 Bistro.
5
Bistro.
Bistro.
Yeah, 5
Come to
Bistro.
5 Bistro. Day party. That's a day party, right?
Yeah, well, it's a brunch moving into a day party.
Brunch moving into a day party. So we
Indeed.
turning up. Me and the whole crew, because that'll be my second weekend at the club, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Me and the whole crew, we gonna be there. Me and my people.
It's
Okay.
Body rolling.
Man.
Oh, God.
Oh,
No, that's gonna be your debut.
Hey, yo, shut up.
Yo, whole backtrack. Yo.
Let's go get out of here, y'all. Let's ride it down.
Okay, so maybe we ain't go body roll.
We out of here,
He's
man.
officially security.
Okay, we're gonna go wind it down at this point, man. Hey, that wasn't the pop-up, that was the
ahead.
microphone.
What you
That was
gotta
electricity.
You start from the left.
Yeah,
Okay, my bad. Listen, Marlon, aka Superman of Majestic Gents Entertainment. You can find me on Instagram, Majestic Gent, and then Facebook, Superman Smith. All events are on there. All flyers and promotions are on there. Like I said, you can catch me each and every Friday at Club Manhattan. May 26th, we celebrate my birthday. It's an all-white party, kicking off Memorial Day weekend. And then Sunday, fedoras, cigars, fedoras, and sundresses over at 5 Bistro. It's a brunch moving into a day party, so come check us out.
Doors for doors and sundry. I like that.
Yeah,
All right, I'm there for that.
yeah.
No, I actually like that, man. It's gonna be a nice vibe.
I'm Nicole, cousin of the Red Room, and basically got to keep these on the leash.
So she is not lying.
This your girl, J-Bay.
J-Bay.
It's the Vanilla Bean over here in the Red Room. I got paint sip coming up in probably the end of July. I'm still working on the logistics. Got a nice little surprise coming on. We had a little exotic dancer who was doing his thing the last time. The ladies enjoyed it, so I'm trying to top that one to make it
I'll be there.
another great experience.
Keely gonna be security.
What's up? This Kane, aka Cali Smooth, cigar connoisseur of the Red Room. Next weekend we got Houston Cigar Week coming up. We just finished Dallas Cigar Week, and yeah,
Shit.
that's it.
All right. And then I'm Keelan, Lifestyle Unlimited. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, I got Colette's Dallas. Come see me. We got a glow party tomorrow night, so come check us out. Also, any events, Red Room Dallas, you can look them up on Beacon, or you can go to redroomdallas.art. That's right, redroomdallas.art. You can go to redroomdallas.art for any events, huh?
Poetry.
Also, we got Poetry Night this Friday night. Poetry Night, erotic poetry, and I'm going to tell you something. That's one you do not want to miss. I'm going to post it on my page tonight. But make sure Lyrical Jax, she comes through. So make sure y'all come out this Friday night and Saturday, honey. There's going to be honey in here Saturday night. Sensual massages. Honey sensual massages on Saturday night. Okay, I'm like, I need all the you. All right, so we're going to have the sensual massages on Saturday night. So if you want a sensual massage, please come down Saturday night. Friday night, erotic poetry. Come see it. I'm going to tell you, it's an experience. It's amazing. And on that note, thank y'all for chiming in. Thank y'all for coming. For all the people that's joined, thank you. We appreciate y'all every time. Come see us. Red Room Talk Show. Peace.